So
Right.
I want to switch topics here. We're going to go into, we kind of brushed on it a little bit, the potential incentive for joining the USFL, right? So clearly the big incentive for NCAA is if you go there, you're getting a college degree, right? This is a little bit different. We'll talk about it, but the USFL put out a press release earlier this week on the 5th, so Wednesday, that saying the USFL will provide players and staff tuition-free and debt-free college degree program. I mean, my initial instinct is to say, this is super cool. I think this is pretty dang neat. I've seen different opinions online. Friend of the show, Greg, online, he has his own experiences with, what is he got, for-profit schools? Is that the term?
Right, that's the term you're looking for.
I don't know much about that. I don't know really the ins and outs. So I'm not going to speak on if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going to tell you my opinion. My opinion is I like that there's an option. I would assume they don't have to use it. And sure, there's probably an incentive for either the league or the schools that they're working with, but of course there is. I mean, so is every partnership. There's an incentive for NBC in the Fox deal because they have more content, they have more sports to broadcast. So, I mean, that's just my initial take on it. Again, I'm not an expert on the subject, so I don't really want to say something that I don't understand and people get, you know, how the pitchforks get online. I don't want to make everybody angry in episode 1, right? So, I mean, I'll defer to you. I don't know if you have any extra thoughts on this. Like, what are your initial instincts, thoughts, good, bad? I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'll give you a little more of my background. I went to Ball State University, which is a publicly funded facility. So I don't have experience as our buddy Greg does with the pay for education or the education for profit model is how it's put. But what I will say in terms of the PR release, I thought for the look initially, at least saying that we're doing debt-free accredited university opportunities for players and staff. We're offering that option, and it's through strategic education. So either Strayer University or Capella University, which one of those Strayer that is even in, like, you can go in on site for instead of online. So having those two options, just saying like, hey, like you can get some you can go and get some more college credit, and you can also get a reasonable, amount of income to play football. It's thinking about not only your players after football, but it's also, I think it shows that you're investing in the league a bit more. It's not just about that. Like it is showing that there is, like I said, you are getting incentive for players to come in, but also, it shows that it's a piece that the players show that we're trying to help you out too. You're not just a cog in the machine. We're trying to show something that we can further yourself past just us as well. So I take it as that. I trust me. I want to now look into, pay or education for profit schools myself. I'm curious, but on the surface, this is a win. And you just look at the response online from this, and people have said the same thing. Wow, I'm impressed, or I can't believe they're doing this. And one thing that it's a callback to as well, it's been mentioned that the Alliance of American Football tried to do something similar before and was looking into things before it closed. So I think that they're able to execute this. It shows they're serious again. They have the capital to do something like that.
Yeah.
It's a win to me. That's all I'm going to put.
I mean, it's just one extra incentive on top of the bonus structure and on top of the pay structure, right? I mean, you can't be mad at something extra, right? And so I'm happy with it. We'll see. I mean, maybe we'll hear some horror stories that come out of it, but I don't know. I like what I'm seeing so far.